Morning everyone, I'm here still in Oxford. Yesterday was such a massively long day. I got up at 6:30, I think I went to bed at just after 12 o'clock, but really had a great time. There's lots of different clippets and snippets that I've put into the video. There were talks on adapting to a changing world, and one of those was breeding better crops so they could survive droughts. Another one was gene editing, which is different to genetically modified in that it just takes a part of the sequence away. So they could take away the in pigs they could take away a little part of the genetic sequence that actually facilitated this disease happening, and they could eradicate the disease in pigs, which was very interesting. So yeah, lots of little different bits like that. Then there was a debate which was in a massive, fancy debate, like sort of what we're walking around here. You'll see a little bit later in the video. And the eyes and the nose and very historic sort of way of doing things, but really quite quite an event. So a few bits like that in there today, a few laughs and jokes, people that we've met along the way. So yeah, stay tuned and see what we get up to. I'm off for my breakfast now because it starts early here. I'm going to need another day off to sort of recover, I feel like. I didn't ought to do, did I really? I ought to get myself back to the farm. Anyway, here's a bit from yesterday. So we're here for the afternoon session, sorry. This is adapting to a changing world, so we'll see what this is all about.
History repeats. What's UG99? You may not have heard of it. UG99 is a new rust variety, a rust strain. The battery now. So this machine is on full power all day. Full power. So what you've now got is you need 1750 kilowatt hours. You need a battery mass of 17.5 tons. £730,000 worth of batteries. So if this tractor today would cost you maybe 170,000 on a good day, the product's heading towards £1 million. So that's the challenge of using batteries when you're using products all day long. You need lots and lots of batteries. And the challenge is when you're running one of these machines for 16 or 18 hours, you have no time left to charge them.
So the clock is chiming here in Oxford. Hope if we can get it. No, it stopped chiming now, hasn't it? Of course it has. We are just going to head now to the debate, the Oxford Farming Conference debate. I'm hoping that these two are going to escort me because I have no idea where we're going.
That way.
Well, that way. That's good. Right, we're going that way.
Ready for a big debate.
So yeah, fantastic time that we've had so far. Met so many great people, and lots of talk on climate, crop breeding, genetics, gene editing, and JCB was fantastic. They were talking about hydrogen and how they were powering machines of the future, how batteries can't really work. Maybe I'll put a few bits in about that, especially on tractors, because the cost of the battery, I'm talking about a JCB fast track, £750,000 to implement a battery on there that would weigh probably 15 tonnes, I think it was, to power it for the rest of the day. So they were going to go down a hydrogen engine. Anyway, off to the debate now. So here we go in the debate. Oxford Hall, very nice. It's getting very busy in here. Really busy. I think I'm sat with a seasoned vet. He's telling me that all the stairs there gets filled with standing.
Yeah, it fills up completely. Standing room only. You just can't move when you're up there.
Yeah. It's nice to get a seat then.
Best to be here early and get a seat.
So I'm sat with Thomas and he's showing me now his spot sprayer, which I'm going to show you in a second. It sprays a 4 centimetre square.
Yeah, 4 centimetres square. Picks out the weeds within onions and yeah, it's been revolutionary. Yeah, it's cameras, it's 164 nozzles, so yeah, and you can make it select the onion and put a buffer around it so we can put straight Roundup in the tank with it. It's reducing our chemical inputs where we'd normally overspray at 300 litres a hectare. We were down to sort of 15 to 17 litres a hectare.
Jesus, that's a massive difference.
Yeah, so there's savings there. We're not damaging the environment. We're looking after the crop, and it's revolutionised that.
Brilliant. I'm going to get that now.
Look at that. And so if you head over to Instagram, Westra up there, __, you can see it yourself. Fantastic that. Fantastic.
We're so lucky to be in this place of great debate on a day of farmers and legislative tractors rolling services to challenge policy being developed by government. I'm hopeful that tonight's debate will be a little more clear and nuanced than Eurocop blasted out repeatedly through a tractor air horn.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly an honour and a pleasure to be here to propose a motion that the UK needs more grazing livestock, not fewer, to be truly sustainable. And I honestly and truly believe this is the case. And for all of us in this industry who all support UK agriculture, I believe it would be catastrophic to cut UK livestock. Thanks. Thank you so much.
So, on our starting point, it's pretty likely that we either need a bit less or a bit more. So, where is the starting point? Well, on a global level, we slaughter 90 billion animals a year to feed us. They weigh, at any one time, 20 times as much as all of the wild nature on the planet, and twice as much as all of the humans. And most of those by weight are sheep or cattle. But as Jude says often, we should be talking about global, the UK special, the UK indeed it is. You know, we grow a tiny amount of ruminants compared with India and China and Brazil and the US. But for example, on a carbon basis, we have a lower carbon footprint for our cattle than all but the US and those countries. So let's talk about the UK. Where's the starting position of the UK? Well, the UK uses 85% of its farming land to graze animals or grow food to rear animals. And that 85% of that land, that is actually twice the size of the UK, which is twice the area of by grazing animals. That is the big way of farming. No, part of that is completely a tiny area where we do that. There's no way that's a solution to climate change. Do we need more grazing animals to restore nature? I love a skylark like the rest of them, but there is a whole bunch of nature that is not on pasture, and actually we need to take some of that pasture away in order to restore nature. So I ask you, with a heavy heart and great sadness, to say maybe we just about had enough, and we don't need more, and to walk through the no more.
Systems for better land, people, and animals themselves. We've all got a mess of silliness dreaming of a perfect farm with perfect livestock where nothing ever goes wrong. So the reality is farming's messy, it's great, it's full of surprises. A police van, a runaway heifer channeling in a racecourse, and a prize pound going down the
I agree with a lot of what they said. It is nutritious, but we have enough nutrition, it's just not in the right places. I agree that it shouldn't just be about carbon. The combination of the two is critical, and that is why we need not more livestock, but maybe just a little bit less. So let's just go through the three arguments of why you might need more. We heard you need it so we can grow more fruit and veg. I mean, that just is for the birds. We do not need more manure. In fact, it hasn't been announced yet, but one of the countries top organic farmer has told me today he's taken the ruminants off his farm because he's found he could do the job better with legumes. So and that will, I think, make the news when it comes out. Fantastic and very interesting experiment. The second is carbon. In very limited circumstances, you can sequester bits of carbon on farms, on degraded soil, with ruminants. It is tiny compared to the amount of carbon that those lands would sequester if they were set aside for nature. And certainly, there is simply no way of increasing the number of ruminants that's going to reduce our carbon footprint. And the final point is nature. And this is where we love startup. But this is the key reason why we actually need to reduce ruminants, because we need a little bit more land for nature that isn't on a farm versus nature that is. So as much as you love meat, as much as you love farming, I urge you to embrace my partner's jokes and more
Those of us who will be beside opposition, please shout nay.
That was quite equal.
In this case, we have to vote through our feet, but they will intervene once David does his final proceeding. The way that happens is that those who are supporting side of opposition will walk to the aye side of the door, and those who are supporting the side of opposition will walk to the nay side of the door. But before we do that, David has some final announcements.
So I bumped into Hector again.
Nice to meet you.
Again. So you've met royalty today.
I have. I've met Princess Anne today, yeah.
How did you get that then? How did you get that gig?
Because we're scholars at the event, so a few of us got picked randomly, and yeah, it was an honour to meet her. We spent a bit of time with her this afternoon after she came and spoke in front of everyone else.
It's a shame you were saying you didn't get to see the speech, which was really witty. It was really good.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shame because we'd obviously gone round to get ready to meet her, and I was quite looking forward to seeing her speech, but we'll be able to watch it back on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, check it out now. No, let's go and have some dinner.
Yeah, go.
We're in the hall here at Christchurch. Absolutely fantastic. Looks even better than when we came for breakfast. It's great. Yeah, Hogwarts. The eyes have it.
Going to throw all these guys under the bus. So it's 12 o'clock at night. We really ought to be going to bed, but it's not happened yet. No. Me and Kia, we're with the young people, and I feel like we're the older delegates.
But you don't say you're one of the young people.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that I am, but then when I talk to people in the 20s, I'm like, that makes me so old. Because I'm like, it's like towards the end of my 30s. Anyway, we're not going to that. Why don't you, while we're here, sell your business, because you were in the Inspiring Innovators.
Yep, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm a
At
bit...
12 o'clock at night, I'm going to get into...
I have effectively created a online agency platform for people who are farmers who are looking to explore renewable opportunities, to connect with developers, renewable developers.
I liked how you said it was
well,
like Tinder.
I was getting onto that, yeah. So it's effectively like Tinder for renewables, swipe left for your developers. So it's sort of like...
What's it called?
It's called Renewables Connect.
Renewables Connect. So check it out on there if you've got land that you want to get renewables on.
Yeah, so land that you want to explore for renewable opportunities, or if you are looking to just put your hand up and say I'm interested in exploring that. And
no obligation.
No obligation, no cost as well. That's really important. We charge the developer a subscription fee, so check it out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Could be the most profitable 10 to 15 minutes that you have. Really simple. You plot out your site on the map, fill in the details.
Away you go. Well done at 12 o'clock. That's fantastic. Right, I'm going to bed. Night. Oh, that's a church on site. Wow. Yeah, that's very impressive. So we're just having our breakfast in
the Harry Potter Hall again.
Morning, how are you?
Ah, look at paintings.
So we just had us breakfast. Kia's telling me, so we went to bed at 12 o'clock last night. You got up at 5.
Yeah.
Mental.
So I went for thought go for a run.
Yeah.
And it was really, really dark, so I ended up walking, and as I said to you there, I found myself walking up a mound of soil.
So you're on somebody's construction site?
I'm on someone's construction site, and I got a bit of a bollocking, had to run off, or walk off, so, but yeah, all good.
I'm knackered now, I can't believe it. It's just a go, man. Joeseelsjobs bunny. Right, we're off. We're going to get some conference.
Right, cheers. All
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So this is what Christchurch looks like in the light with a bit of frost on the ground. What an inspirational place. Here's next level here. Next level. So that was where my my room was in there. Blue Bars, I think it was called, something like Blue Bar. It's a bit newer part to Christchurch. Now I'm going to head and drop off my bags at the Porter's Lodge, get myself to the conference for the last day, see what that's all about on the last day. I'm really liking the conference. Day 1, probably ought to lift that up so you can't hear it's really heavy, this suitcase. Day 1, I didn't really know if it was going to be for me and whether I'd learn anything and take anything home from this thing. But then yesterday that all totally changed. The people that you meet here is just one of the main things for me. I love meeting new people, and a lot of the people here are on sort of like the same wavelength in like trying to promote agriculture, make sure that it's still working in the future for everyone, and just really, really great people. And I think it's like focused my mind a little bit more on climate change and just how like real it is and how much it's going to affect farming going forward. So it is something that we need to be looking and thinking about a little bit more. So yeah, anyway, and the new technology that they're talking about is just some of it's quite mind-boggling and sort of science fiction in a lot of ways, but could just do so much good. All of it's not applicable. I don't think some of the ideas might not have been practical for farming, but they still need sharing and debating at things like this so that I guess people know if it's going to work or not. Right, anyway, to the conference. I'll keep rattling my my luggage till I've got a massive suitcase, by the way, to the Porter's Lodge. So it's walking into the first session this morning, so try and find a seat.
Industries, people who are farming, and then people who are from associated industry. So I think it's got a really wide appeal, and there's sessions, and there's always something in sessions to take away.
Anyone with a passing interest in agriculture would gain something out of attending the event.
Because there's nothing like the Yorkshire Farming Conference. It's very far-reaching. It has 6 prominents in the industry, a fantastic variety of speakers I've seen so far. It's only lunchtime or so first day.
There's beef to play, but we just couldn't make the chill chain work. So unfortunately, when we got over there, we're like, look, we can't take the amazing Herefordian beef we have at home, so we've got to try and find the closest thing we can in Las Vegas. So, and that means grass-fed, dry-aged, in the middle of the desert in Las Vegas. So it was a real nightmare to sort of try and find it, but eventually we found a really high-end butcher in Vegas that could give us some beef that was the equivalent of what we could get on our doorstep in Hereford. So to get enough beef to make 12 burgers, grass-fed, dry-aged, over there in the States, cost us $500.
Jesus.
I can see there's a lot of beef farmers in the audience looking about moving to America.
I think there's, I'll give a brief example. Also, is when I've had to fight, and I hope you can understand the emotional toll that it can take to share stories about hardships when you're a single dad raising your child in poverty. But when I do so on, say, a platform such as Newsnight or whatever, and then the comments, some are amazing and heart-touching and everything, but some are like, oh, this guy just needs to grow his own food. Now, which is probably apt for this audience, maybe some people are thinking that themselves, but I live in a tower block. We have a balcony, so there's, and actually, I'll give him a shout out as he came up yesterday at our dinner, inspired by Ron Finley, the gangster gardener. During COVID, I used a broken bottom of a Henry Hoover and a couple of other drawer from a broken thing that just outside my estate, outside our block, they just leave stuff. But anyway, so I used that to grow tomatoes, I think they're called yellow zucchinis and herbs on our balcony to try and kind of like challenge that lack of access that we experience to fresh food. But at the same time, like, me trying to be a gardener is a whole other show or whatever. But like, you can't grow on a council estate balcony food that you can feed your daughter a healthy diet on. So the fact that that is what jumps to people's minds, and I'll be a little bit brave here, when they see me speak, I think I try in one way not to personalize it because it's painful, but in other ways it's super personal to me. But it really speaks to narrative within our society where poor people are seen as undeserving. And I think that having a critical reflection about that amongst us all would be a very healthy starting point. And I'll just add one more thing, because I was invited to the Food and Farming, and they're partners with you guys, Food Farming Countryside Commission, and it was the same day, and I got an email, they said, don't go through Westminster Square, because there's the whole farming protest, and me being me, I went straight through Westminster Square. And I took a photo. It was a guy with the iconic green flat cap and barber, and actually some of them, his younger people, recognised me because I was in Farmers Weekly the week before. But anyway, which was nice. But they, so yeah, I'm not sponsored by Farmers Weekly. But yeah, I posted a photo of the guy, and he had Peasants Revolt on his like little sign, and I posted it on my TikTok, and like I went viral for speaking at the House of Lords, but this went viral in a whole nother way, and the negativity that farmers experience is just constant. Like, and I think there's something in this connecting people thing that we're here today, that I think if farmers could connect with communities and families like mine and my neighbours, that we could work together and be a lot stronger together, even in the public view, and also go some way to doing away with food deserts. And I think that kind of union is something that needs to be invested in.
Even recognise the traits in myself, despite my background working at JKP. And along this journey that I've been on, I've realised...
I'm with Dr. Sophia. She was out very late last night.
11 p.m. 2 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah. Good conference, you've enjoyed it?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Our second Dr. Watcher. Business. What was that? Do you look good? Oh, you're looking pretty dapper, mate, I think, yeah?
So I was on stage, I was sweating, but I hopefully got the point across that unheard communities, the poor council estate communities across the country need to be heard, and we need to have that like knowledge exchange with farmers. The people growing the food, but the food that they grow doesn't make it to my council estate.
That's what you're saying, like you can't find fresh food
in my council estate. There's one shop, like the lack of nutrition is a lot.
It'd be like a frozen meal, that's it.
I don't even think there's a freezer. It's like tins, white bread and fizzy drinks. but you can get vodka vapes. So that's what they're feeding the poor. I don't want to get too radical on this, but yeah.
No, but your talk was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Everyone that I spoke to has singled you out has been really good. So I just wanted to come over and just plug you and wish you all success with it. Yeah.
The feedback's been outstanding. Shouts to you, OFC, and let's continue these conversations.
We might come to the estate one day just to see and just chat about
100%.
Yeah, brilliant. Or you come to the farm. Yeah,
Let's do both.
Let's do both. Brilliant.
That I could go anywhere without my parents never seeing too much, but I could also come home on the weekends and help out as well.
Number 2, 3 jugs of milk, very empty. Wonderful. Okay, the prize of the day, photo number 1 is when you get the opportunity to lobby the Secretary of
Thank you very much, and I'm conscious of time. It's the graveyard shift, so I won't keep you longer than we have to. But thank you very much for having me here this afternoon, and thank you for that kind introduction and a reply saying no thank you. But sort of long story short, we managed to get a second-hand boat up and together.
So we've just come out of the last session at the Oxford Farming Conference. Everyone's scurrying. I've just got my coat. Everyone's scurrying to get home. Yeah, what a fantastic event. Like I said, initially I didn't think it was going to be for me at all, but I wanted to still experience the place. But it has sort of changed the way I think about things, the positive ways that farming can go forward, and go into a changing world, I suppose, and the opportunities that we can take to take it forward. I feel a bit like I'm speaking a bit wishy-washy, but it does just get you thinking a little bit differently, and gets you meeting people who have different opinions to you, maybe. And yeah, they're like, it's just opened my mind a little bit. So yeah, sorry if I sound a bit wishy-washy compared to normal, but I think it was a fantastic event. Massive thanks to Yorkshire Agricultural Society and Future Farmers in particular. Now they do have other bursaries coming up. Nick, the chairman, said, Joe, plug the Agri-Leader bursary that they've got. So they pay for the hotel down in London. That's at the end of this month. I'll put a link in the description below if people want to find that out. And use these bursaries. Apply for them. Send in an email saying why you would want to go along to the event. And yeah, just grasp the opportunities. I think that's what it's just been said in there. Like, sort of say yes to things, embrace change, and keep pushing forward. So yeah, apologies again for sounding wishy-washy, but I feel a bit inspired, and it's good. It's good. I like it. Press like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. And before I go, Amanda's gonna try and do exactly the same thing as I've done now. Not putting you under pressure or anything. I just thought before we go, we'll have a Joeseelsjobs second edited. Back to the farm tomorrow, so normal content will resume. Thank you everyone who's watched over the last couple of days. Sorry that last night's video was out very late. I will admit that I forgot to press to go public on it, and I thought I'd already done it, but obviously clearly hadn't. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.